Hey people, Cade Slinky, how are we doing? So next up we've got the Forgefiend to look at. He is one of the machines of war that's coming in very soon. This is the Chaos one, which sits with the Black Legion, and he's so different compared to the Imperial Rocket Barrage. He has kind of like a different niche. So we're going to have a quick look at him. We're going to look at him in action. We're going to have a look at his skills and just where I think he sits well in the game. So first, his skills. So he has the Hades, whatever you want to call it, the auto cannons. So it deals 6 times flame damage to a targeted enemy summon. Now bear that in mind, it's only a summon, and all other enemy summons within 2 hexes to target can deal so much crit damage depending on the level. So it's a summon killer, this guy. Do you know what I mean? He's going to really back you up. Any summons on the board, this guy is going to be there backing you up, getting rid of them summons, and it can be pretty nasty in certain scenarios. Also, he has the demonic ordnance, so sets the target and the 2 hexes behind it on fire. If the hex is already on fire, deals 3 times plasma damage to enemies on it. It can deal again plus crit damage, and the crit chance for both its abilities is increased depending on the level for each time it's used during the battle. But after the Forgefiend causes 3 or more critical hits during its turn, it cannot cause any more critical hits for the remainder of the battle. So he's got 2 little decent skills here. Also, if you've got someone that can put fire on, which we'll see shortly, like Vindictor, some of the Thousand Suns, if you can kind of set the targets on fire already, do you know what I mean? Doing that shot, that passive, can be pretty nasty, which again we'll see in action shortly. Again, as in like last video, it's kind of similar kind of thing, but chaos side for the badges. Again, I'm showing it from the level 10, 30 and 49. To go to the next level, as for other materials, it's just one it uses. And again, it's pretty similar to the kind of leveling up of that character. As I said before, it's going to be a grind. These characters, you're not going to be kind of, if you're like a free to play or don't play the game that often, it's going to be a grind. This isn't going to be an overnight kind of process for these guys. It all depends on the event, on how many kind of canisters you get to increase them. But it's pretty cool. I do think, like I've said, this guy has differences compared to the other. Like even like the Biovore, they all 3 have their own kind of ways, which we'll see shortly. So we're going to see him in action now. First, we're going to see him in kind of a PvP environment. We're using Vindictor here just to go in there and just flame the hexes so we can see some damage it can do. So we're just going to bring them all on now into the firing line. Vindictor's going to get a big ass flamethrower and go, right, let's set some hexes on fire. So we're going to do that, get some hexes on fire. Archmatos in the meantime dies from that. Now it's our turn. So we're going to go for the audience and just see the crazy damage it does. Bang, there you go. Roswitha taken out purely with that plasma damage. She's on that tiled effect. And then next we're going to go in. Alephnul's going to come in with his summons, Scarabs, but hey, this guy loves to kill summons. So we're going to go in now, use some of his ammunition up, going for their summons, and they are dead. He just don't care, this guy. He's such a great kind of backup for the summons. They're toast. So here we go. Abraxas is going to come in now and just think, right, I'll finish you off then. Bang, that takes you out. Here's all my screamers to the party. See you later, Noble. Some damage on Calgar. We're looking pretty grim at the moment, to be fair. And I think we'd lose this fight in the real world. But we're going to go down fighting with the Forgefiend. Goes in there, uses some ammunition, and goodbye summons. There we go. It's as easy as that. He has such a great... it's just a backup for summons, this guy. I think he can be used in many different modes where there's summons. We're going to look at him now in one of the primes in Corodius, which is a big summoner, as you'll probably know. So we're going to go and kick in there. You'll see all these little summons. I'm going to go in there and just cause some damage. And he's great against this prime. So there we go in. Just going to kill in some summons. The rest of the team could just go in there and take them all out. And that's all you need to do in this prime. Is just kill the summons just to have the health go down on Corrodius. So as you can see, we've took out most of the summons there. The board was pretty full of them. More summons coming away. And you're able to... I probably didn't push my team enough really here. But I think if you've got a decent enough team against this guy, you could really go in there and just push him forward advance. Have the Forgefiend just taking care of the summons. Look at that, just wiped out the right side of the board there of summons. There's hardly any left. How often do you see that against this boss? Again, push forward. More summons come in. But it's okay. The Forgefiend will have your back. So we're going to go in there, do some damage. Forgefiend just kills a few off there. There we go. Go in there, do some more damage. And it's just rinse, repeat. And this guy... I think he can sit well at other bosses, just purely for backup against the summons. Even on a tank boss, do you know what I mean? You've got them pesty kind of guardsmen. You can have the Forgefiend there, just taking care of them. Against the Avatar, I mean, at the moment, them guardsmen for the Avatar are a big annoyance. So I think having this as backup will allow your team to kind of get in there and do the damage, while this guy is behind, just taking care of the summons. I think it'd be great for that. Like I say, don't forget his kind of other skill with plasma damage. Again, will kind of probably do well against the Avatar with flames everywhere. Do some damage there. Or, as like I said at the start, if you've got characters that can put some flames on the tiles, do you know what I mean? You're going to be causing more damage. So, yeah, all in all, I'm pretty excited to use this guy. I'm still not 100% if I'm going to choose him first. But I can see in my mind where he would benefit in some of these primes and some of this for sure in like arena, tournament arena. This guy, do you know what I mean? If you've got a big team there, can just go in there and just have a flame wall. Do you know what I mean? This guy could really kind of back you up there. Or if you go against a team of summons, again, this guy could just back you up there. He is just like the next kind of summoner killer machine. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Is this one of the machines of war you're excited to get first? Or you're thinking of other ones? Or where do you think this guy could kind of do well in the game? Please let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to check out some other videos and also hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Take care. Bye-bye.